I tried to kill this tablet. I dropped it on concrete, buried it in a construction site, and literally drowned it in a lake. And it turned back on like nothing happened. If you work on sites, rip through trails, or destroy every gadget you own, the Oukitel RT10 might be the last tablet you'll ever need. Stick around as we unbox it, break down the specs, test its performance, and see if it's worth your hard-earned cash. Let's jump in. All right, first things first, the unboxing. The RT10 comes in a standard but well-made box. Inside the box, you get everything you need to get started, including a charger, a USB Type-C cable, a SIM ejector tool, and the usual paperwork. But what I really like is that Oukitel includes some genuinely useful extras. You get a shoulder strap, an aluminum stand, and a leather wrist strap that must be screwed into the back of the tablet. The moment you pull this thing out of the box, you realize it's not meant for a coffee shop. Look at this design. It's got that cyberpunk vibe with metallic vents for heat dissipation, a yellow hazard light style glow panel, and an integrated aluminum mounting bracket system. It really does feel like a proper industrial tool, not a toy. And for people who actually work in harsh environments, this is exactly what you want. On the right side, you've got USB-C plus headphone jack ports along with a separate nano SIM slot, which are both protected against water ingress with a rubber flap. Up top, there are two customizable action buttons, volume buttons, and the power button, which doubles as a fingerprint sensor. A row of pogo pin contacts along the base makes it likely that a keyboard will also be an optional accessory. The back has a triple camera setup, two large speakers, and there's also an NFC contact point for wireless communication between devices. The front's dominated by an 11-inch IPS display with slimmish bezels for a rugged device. While most tablets are slimline and feature a stylish minimalistic look, the Oukitel RT10 is somewhat more bulky. The mix of rubber, metal, and plastic enables a far easier grip on the exterior and ensures that, whatever the weather, you'll always have a good purchase on the casing. When it comes to size, it measures 10.49 by 7.01 by 0.89 inches and weighs 2.82 pounds, substantially more than most. It's IP68 and IP69K rated, meaning it's dustproof and can handle high-pressure water jets. Plus, it's MIL STD 810H certified for drops up to 1.5 meters. As you'd expect from a rugged tablet, the design and build all support this device being used in situations that would ordinarily see any other tablet break. The outer edges are reinforced with rubberized plastic, and the overall design mixes metal paneling and tough plastic to ensure a robust build designed to be ready for any environment. You aren't worried about scratching the finish, you're worried about what the tablet might do to your floor if you drop it. Taking a look at the hardware, the RT10 is running a MediaTek Dimensity 7400X chipset coupled with a Mali G615 MP2 GPU. This combo is decidedly mid-range, so while it should provide the power required for work-based apps, for anything that requires more graphics or processing power, it's likely to struggle. The CPU and GPU combo is backed by 12 gigabytes of RAM, which you can virtually expand up to 36 gigabytes and 512 gigabytes of internal storage. And you can boost this with a 2 terabyte micro SD card. Connectivity is a major factor in this tablet, including 5G support, Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.4, NFC, and advanced navigation systems with dual-frequency GPS support alongside GLONASS, Galileo, and BeiDou, ensuring fast and accurate positioning in any environment. The array of cameras is also useful and very functional. The 64-megapixel main camera delivers sharp images and accurate colors in daylight conditions, which is more than enough for documentation, fieldwork, and inspections. It's paired with a 20-megapixel Sony IMX350 night vision sensor equipped with infrared LEDs, allowing you to capture images even in total darkness. A genuinely useful feature for night work, security checks, camping, or emergency scenarios. Additionally, there's a 5-megapixel macro camera for capturing small technical details up close. On the front, we get a 32-megapixel Samsung camera, ideal for video calls, meetings, and remote work. It's worth noting that there's a professional edge to these. While they're good, they're designed for documentation rather than creative endeavor. The RT10's packing dual 5-watt speakers that hit over 130 decibels, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this is the loudest tablet I've ever tested in my life. It's not just loud either. The sound is actually clean, punchy, and way better than you'd expect from a rugged tablet. Another insane feature is the built-in ultra-bright camping light. This kicks out plenty of illumination and is great for ambient lighting. It's similar to the lights that have been appearing on the backs of rugged smartphones over the past few years and is a welcome addition. You can choose between different brightness levels, set timers, and switch between modes like steady light, strobe function, or SOS that combines light and sound, which could be genuinely useful in emergency situations. Here are some real-life tests so we can see how powerful it actually is. Sure enough, getting started with the tablet's straightforward, and once Android 15 is run through the final stages of setup, you can delve straight into the usual Google Workspace applications. The large IPS screen is instantly pleasing with great colors, and its brightness reaches 500 nits, making it usable even outdoors in daylight. The resolution for this size of screen is, however, limited to Full HD. What really sets it apart is the 120 Hz refresh rate, which makes scrolling, navigating menus, and gaming feel incredibly smooth. Applications open quickly, multitasking is smooth, and even demanding games run without significant performance drops. While it's not marketed as a gaming tablet, it's more than capable of handling modern titles. Through daily use, the battery life stood out. This thing is packing a massive 25,000 mAh capacity. To put that in perspective, most flagship phones top out at 5,000. This tablet literally has 5 times the juice of your smartphone. As I shot video and images, browsed the internet, and answered emails, the battery slowly depleted, but used over an average working day, it should be more than enough to last several days between charges under intensive use. It supports 33-watt fast charging, which is decent given the size, but the coolest part is the 10-watt reverse charging. You can literally use the tablet as a power bank to charge your phone or other gadgets. All right, let's talk about the accessories, because they actually make a huge difference with this thing. You get a shoulder strap, which is definitely nice to have if you're lugging the tablet around all day. But the best thing they included, hands down, is this aluminum bracket. You just screw it straight into the back and it turns into this super adjustable stand. And it's seriously heavy duty. Once it's locked in, you can tell it's not moving an inch. It feels every bit as premium and tough as the tablet itself. It perfectly matches the rugged vibe of the tablet itself. And for outdoor use, the wrist strap is a lifesaver. Just wrap it around your wrist and you can carry the tablet safely through rain, snow, mud, whatever, without worrying about dropping it. Look, between the insane battery life, those loudspeakers, and build quality that feels straight up indestructible, the Oukitel RT10 is easily one of the most impressive rugged tablets I've ever put to the test. It's a beast that actually delivers a great user experience. Just a heads up, Oukitel's actually dropping 3 different versions of this. You've got the standard RT10, the industrial version, and the RT10 Pro, which actually has a built-in projector. What do you think? Is this the ultimate rugged tablet, or is there something else on your radar? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And if you're ready to grab one, I've dropped the link plus the latest price right down in the description for you. If this video helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next torture test. I'll see you in the next one.